couple of years experience back there, but a little bit new defense. What what do you need to bring to this defense this year? Where do you need to get better?
I think one thing I need to bring to this defense with all the changes that's going on is a bit of leadership, especially for the young guys coming in and maybe some of the people on the defense that haven't played as much as I have. We have a lot of returners and some younger guys. So just bring a leadership and experience to the table should be fine.
You and Jeremy have been back there together for quite a while, and I know the pass coverage wasn't great last year. How much do you put that on you guys, and how much there's sort of a chip on the shoulder about trying to fix that?
Well, there's definitely a chip on the shoulder. This is something that the coaches harp about, especially during fall camp and stuff like that. So we're just doing whatever we can to get better to fix that.
I think that we look at that secondary, and there's a lot of that same personnel back. So I mean, I guess bluntly, how do you guys change the result?
Watching the film from last year, making the corrections on the mistakes that we did commit, and then, like you said, a lot of us come back, so that's experience that's under our belt to help us prevent making mistakes again.
How do you feel like your first season, as a full-time starter out there went and 4 picks? I mean, did you feel like you were a playmaker that you wanted to be, or?
I feel like I did well. There's always room for improvement, though, and with this coaching staff here, they helped me out and noticing these areas, and I'm attacking them full force, and I'm ready to go this year.
Seems like in these one-on-one drills with the receivers and stuff, there's a lot of competition, some trash talking and stuff. I mean, you feel like you guys are going to have that edge this year on defense, and that maybe that swagger is kind of what you guys need?
Oh yeah, definitely. The edge and the swagger, and just knowing that you're going to win, and knowing that nobody can beat you is what we're going to table this year.
Was that missing last year?
I don't know if it was missing, but I would say that it wasn't harped on as much as it is this year.
Well, what's Coach Yates bringing to this defense?
Everything. He's extremely smart, and he has a swagger that you talked about and an attitude that we're not going to let anybody beat.
We're hearing physical, discipline. I mean, how else is this defense going to be different from last year?
Physical, fast, discipline, technique sound.
What's different about what they're asking, or is there anything different about what they're asking you to do in this defense versus what you did before?
There's a few minor things, just like there will be with any coaching change, but for the most part, it's all right. We're just getting ready to go.
Coach Yates said that he's trying to instill that a new mentality or whatnot. But I guess what are you guys doing to buy into that, or what is he doing so that you guys kind of change that mental approach out there?
Just take everything personal, really. All the plays on the field, especially being a defensive back. If there's a touchdown or a big play, it usually goes through us, and we got to take that stuff personal.
So many of you guys were, I think you were too as well, recruited by him, right? So
yeah.
How's that relationship been getting back with him as he's come back as the defensive coordinator?
It's been great. Like you said, I was recruited with him. I was here for my redshirt year, and just to have him back, it feels good. It's nice.
Dante obviously been a playmaker for you guys back there. He gets his picture up on the stadium now. What have you seen out of that guy over the last year and sort of development in his game?
Dante's a great player. He's extremely smart, and for his size, he's super physical, and he takes things personal. So that's why he's pretty great.
Is he becoming a little bit of a leader back there for you guys as well? Going into his junior year.
Definitely. He's one of the guys that people can ask questions, and he's a vocal leader. His play speaks for itself, and he's doing a great job.
You got 3 returning starters and a whole big battle at the other spot. What have you seen from that battle over there at the other corner spot?
I mean, everybody wants it, so they're just going to compete and put it in the coach's hands.
You guys have been going pretty hard for 10, 11 days now. I mean, does the Ole Miss game still seem really far away, or does it seem like it's getting closer?
It really seems like it's right around the corner, and we're getting ready to go.
What are your thoughts on that game?
Win.
I mean, we talk about it every year, but this is kind of the game you said you came here to play in games like this and going down there SEC. I mean, just your thoughts on going in the Georgia Dome, playing in front of that atmosphere.
I feel like it's going to be a great atmosphere. There's going to be plenty of fans, and I know Ole Miss is going to be ready. They're a great team, and we're just going to give it all again.
You guys had some chances last year on national TV and didn't really turn out well. I mean, do you feel like this is another chance for you guys to show that you guys are back?
Yeah, definitely. It's a new year.
With Yates as a defensive coordinator, I mean, do you feel like there is a little more emphasis being placed on the secondary this year? Because I know you got Juice over there too, but Yates says that he's usually paying attention to you guys. Do you think there is a little more emphasis on your guys' play this year?
Yeah, definitely. When Yates was here before, he was the defensive back coach. So, and like I said before, big plays always run through our room. So there's going to be a big emphasis on defensive backs.
Do you feel, I mean, new head coach and everything, do you feel like it's a new era at Boise State? I mean, are there different things that Harsin does at practice that, just kind of obviously just own his own situation?
Yeah, I can see there's a lot of changes, but I like it. I feel like this changes for the good, and Coach Harsin brings his own little style and swag to the program. I feel like that's what we need.
You can see a lot of Corey Bell's footwork drills in that nickel position. You ever make fun of him a bit?
No, I don't make fun of him that much, but every now and then I laugh at him because we always call him a linebacker. He's still a linebacker. He's just in our room. Comedians.
You didn't give him any initiation, anything he had to do to join you guys?
No, he's good.
Yeah, what happened when he went on the linebacking camping trip? You guys just let him go?
I don't know. I didn't even know he went. Thanks for telling me.
That group of linebackers that plays in front of you, obviously a lot of experience in that group. It sounds like the spring ball and fall camp, that group's really stood out. What do you see out of that bunch?
Yeah, we have a great linebacking core, and they're always ready to go, and that's something that can help us out in the back end. So we'll be ready.